Remodeling of Kohima local ground begins. Presidential poll, candidate must have 50 MPs and MLAs as proposers, another 50 as seconders. Nagaland Medical College to be functional from next academic session. NSF to hold People's Rally in Delhi. Rajnath hands over 12 high-speed guard boats to Vietnam. News in details. Remodeling of Kohima local ground begins. Civil works for the remodeling of Kohima local ground have begun under the Smart City mission implemented by the Kohima Smart City Development Limited. The local ground, known for pulling in tens of thousands of people for political, sports and other events, will now have modern amenities with better access for the people. News agency spoke to the Chief Executive Officer of KSDCL Keza to shed more light on this development. Keza informed that the ground would be furnished with modern amenities and multi-parking, while there will be shops, dry-away and footpath below the gallery. He maintained that the seating capacity of the gallery would be increased to 7,000 to 8,000 as it only has capacity of about 3,000 to 4,000 persons at present. Presidential poll. Candidates must have 50 MPs and MLAs as proposers, another 50 as seconders. Setting in motion the process for the 16th presidential election, the Election Commission on Thursday said anyone desiring to contest would need 50 electors as proposers and other 50 as seconders, a move aimed at weeding out non-serious candidates in these polls that once saw nomination getting rejected for 36 out of total 37 candidates. Besides, the candidate would need to deposit an amount of 15,000 as security. Security deposit was increased from 2,500 to 15,000 in 1997, when the total number of proposers and seconders were also increased from 10 each earlier. Also, a candidate must be a citizen of India and should have completed the age of 35 years. Besides being qualified for election as a member of the House of People, the President has a term of 5 years. Nagaland Medical College to be functional from next academic session. Principal Secretary to the Government of Nagaland Amardeep Singh on Thursday stated that the Nagaland Medical College in Kohima will be functional from the next academic session. He maintained the government has been putting in a lot of effort and the roadmap has been laid down, and they were hopeful to move an application to the National Medical Commission by July. He asserted that the NMC would give the necessary permission. The Principal Secretary was speaking during a review program of the Social Health Responsibility Campaign, an initiative of Chief Medical Office, Kohima at the Conference Hall of Hotel The Oriental in Kohima. NSF to hold People's Rally in Delhi. The Naga Students Federation in collaboration with the Naga Students Union, Delhi, will be organizing People's Rally under the banner of A Call for Peace in New Delhi at 8 AM on Saturday, June 11. An update from NSF informed that the march will proceed from Mandi House and conclude at Jantar Mantar with solidarity messages from different Naga civil society organizations and well-wishers. It said the rally is aimed at raising the genuine concern and aspiration of the Nagas who were and continue to be subjugated by the colonial powers. The NSF and the Coordination Committee of the rally have sought the cooperation and prayers of the people for peace and justice, and that this message is conveyed to the Government of India and the world. Rajnath hands over 12 high-speed guard boats to Vietnam. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh on Thursday handed over to Vietnam 12 high-speed guard boats built under $100 million line of credit granted to Southeast Asian country by the India. The boats were given by Singh at a ceremony in the Hong Kong shipyard amid increasing maritime security cooperation between the two sides to deal with Beijing increasing military assertiveness in the South China Sea region. The Defense Minister is on a 3-day visit to Vietnam from June 8 to 10. It gives me great pleasure to join this historic ceremony marking the successful completion of the project to build 12 high-speed guard boats under the $100 million defense line of credit by India, he said at the event. The initial 5 boats were manufactured at the L&T shipyard in India and the remaining 7 were built in the Hong Ha shipyard. I'm confident that this will be a precursor to many more cooperative defense projects between India and Vietnam, Singh said. That's all for now. To get this latest news, don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you.